Hello everyone, welcome to Telangana Exam Center. This is a very important topic with regard to mains examination and also for the prelims because we are talking about MSME, micro, small and medium enterprises. And if it is you are writing UPSC or you are writing state PSC, MSME, actually this is always present in your syllabus, and it is one of the most important topic because it deals with what, okay, the manufacturers which are in the middle and lower level of their entrepreneurship. So basically the name itself suggests that micro, small and medium enterprises. That's why we're not talking about Tatas, Ambanis, Billas here. We are talking about the manufacturers which are just you and me, like, okay. So Union Budget of 2026 to 2027 presented by Nirmala Madam, okay, has got a very clear-cut strategy in order to champion what MSME. And basically the Union government and Nirmala Madam is planning a very good strategy in order to promote what MSME, and they wanted to also designate the MSME as champion MSME. Okay, the MSME which are performing better in their own categories will be declared as champion MSME. Suppose if I am having Shujat Sir Foods Private Limited, if I am doing very well, so I'll be getting a tag of what, champion. I'll be getting a tag of champion. That is what is called as champion MSME. Okay, and in this particular budget, Nirmala Madam has also seen our MSMEs to also compete with the global world. So here you can see that building champion MSME ready for what? Global India. That is what it is. Ready for global India. So under this, you can see that strengthening of MSME for scale means if I want to go from Telangana, if I want to increase my food manufacturing of, like, let us suppose the badam milk, if I want to increase, or tomato sauce, ketchup, or any other sauces I am making in Telangana, so I have to scale. Scale is nothing but I want to increase my business, I want to increase pan India. Then after increasing pan India, so a lot of people in Gulf uses sauce, so I want to export there. So I basically this is called as a scaling of your business when you regionally, when you expand your business and try to cover more and more region. That is called as what? Scale. Okay, competitiveness is also important. Why? Because suppose you put a tomato sauce, like 300 ml of tomato sauce bottle, and if you are exporting in let us suppose in Dubai, and it costs, let us suppose, 150 rupees, so obviously Pakistan sauce also will be there, Bangladesh sauce also will be there. So if they are around 140 rupees or 130 rupees, so people will not buy ours because these are small category and these are the fast moving products, so people will not think much with regard to this kind of products. That's why it is very important that we have to increase the competitiveness in such a way that our products will compete with what other countries product across the world. And global integration, we want to integrate our MSME globally also. Clear? Okay. The union budget has proposed three important takeaways. Three pronged approach is there to help micro, small and medium enterprises of our country to become as champions by providing equity, nothing but equal participation and equal focus of the government, liquidity, lot of cash flows. The government of India is planning for MSME and professional support to MSME because, okay, we do not have much of the support because the micro, small and medium enterprises basically are run by the entrepreneurs who are not having the professional experience. In that case, we need to impart, we need to government need to impart the skills that how they can do the export. So how the banding can be done, or where the packaging can be done, what could be the best way of doing it, what could be the way of handling the logistic with regard to the perishable products. Okay, what are the various channels are there, private and government, and how they can make it very cost effective. So all this we are unaware of it. Okay, because we do not have a professional handling, basically run by what, solopreneur or a proprietors or the partnership firms. So you will not see much of the professional experience with regard to MSME who are handling basically family run businesses. Okay, very older businesses will be there here. New businesses are basically run by what, entrepreneurs like you and me. So that's why professional support is very important. So three pronged approach. The first one is equity, the second one is liquidity, the third one is what, professional support should be given. The budget proposes complete removal of current value cap of 10 lakh per consignment on courier export to support aspirations of Indian small business and startups. So in one consignment, in one ship, okay, how much value, up to how much value of products that you can sell, that is up to what, 10 lakh rupees. This cap has been removed. Now as a Shujatullah sir's private foods limited, fruits private limited, now I can also sell it, okay, more than 10 lakh rupees, so that I can what, I can be a first comer into various emerging market across the world, and my stocks will be ever flowing in what, various markets. Okay, that is a very important initiative taken by the government of India, and the 10 lakh rupees cap has been removed. Complete removal is there. MSME MSME, how why they are so important? Because they constitute 35 to 35, exactly speaking, approximately 35.4% of manufacturing, 48.58% of, almost like 50% of exports, and 31% of GDP in India. So these MSMEs are, you can say that they are underdogs, and in a way they are the forerunner of the GDP too. And enterprise, it is so good enterprises that is employs around 38 crore population. Okay, working in MSME, so we are having around 140 crore population, almost like 40 crore population is engaged in what MSME. Okay, as a employees. So you just see that manufacturing contribution is 35%, exports almost like 50%, 31 third of the GDP they are contributing, 7.47 lakh, 7.47 crore, that many number of MSME or enterprises we are having, and 38 crore of the population is employed MSME. So just imagine that how they are important. Because of this importance only, so we are promoting the MSME by removing this cap. We are promoting the MSME by giving them equity, equal treatment, and also giving them various cash flows. Because when you are doing a business, when you are like stocking, let's just suppose you produce a badam milk and you are stocking in the various what I say is that ration shops or kirana wala. So what will happen? They will not give you money on the same time. They'll just say that give it, come after 15 days. So whatever they realize, they will give it. So in that case, what will happen? You will not have money. No, at a time, what you will do? So that will be to, in order to protect you from that kind of delays in the payments. This particular liquidity facility has also been created by the government of India. So you can say that budget, the Union Budget 2026 to 2027 places MSME at the center of the growth. Means when we are going the economic growth, no, MSME is in the center. So we are not leaving MSME. We are actually hand holding the MSME in our complete India's growth. So micro, small, and medium enterprises are a great importance, very good introduction for the mains examination of India's economic environment, serving as engines of growth and drivers of socio-economic progress. A very wonderful two-line statement that you can produce in the mains examination introduction. These enterprises are integral to the job creation. Okay, and they're very important because they are creating almost like 1/3 of the jobs, particularly in the rural and backward areas. Okay, in the cities, basically IT, service sector, professional services, banking will be driven, and the rural areas, agriculture, artisans, plumbing, etc. So MSMEs are basically situated here, which are having the connection between what, okay, both rural and urban areas, and most of them are what inclined more of what rural areas. So this area is the area where the MSME thrives. That's why they are very important for the development of rural and the backward areas, contributing significantly to the reduction of unemployment and poverty in the rural and the backward areas. With over 7.47 crore enterprises are there, employing over 32 crore population, this sector holds a very good position and the second largest employer after agriculture. After agriculture, nearly about 45% of the population of our countries engage in agriculture sector. Then you can say that 35%, so almost like 70, 40, 80% is engaged in what these two sectors. So we are having only 20% is there, which might be like engineers are there, which might be like doctors are there, which might be like me, advocates are there, which are like you can say that physios will be there, which are like gym trainers will be there, which are like, okay, banking persons will be there. Only 20% of them are actually employed in what 20 in this all these sectors. Remember this point here. With a focused commitment to the poor, so MSME, whatever the strategy the government of India has given in the budget, so the focus is on the poor, underprivileged, and disadvantaged. The budget outlines key kartavyas, three key kartavyas. So okay, so in order to develop MSME, this kartavyas means this have to be done. The first one is to accelerate and sustain economic growth. So increase our economic growth, GDP, accelerate it, make it more faster, and sustain it. Don't let it go down. Okay, keep on growing, keep on growing. Okay, that is the first kartavya. Second one is to fulfill the aspirations of the poor means whatever we want, we wanted to see that particular things should be provided by the government of India. That is called as aspirations of the people. Okay, to build capacities means to give enough leverage, enough logistic, enough professional, enough technical support, or enough cash or credit support to the MSMEs, so that to build capacities while ensuring that every family, community, region, and sector has equitable access to resources, MNTs, and opportunities. It means what, MSME, whatever is there, should not be initiated, should not be established only by the big shots or the rich people. It should be given. MSME should be establishment of that should be equally distributed among all the communities, all the castes, okay, all the regions. There should not be no individual left left out, to who cannot take the benefit of this particular schemes. So an equitable sharing of resources has been envisaged in this particular MSME strategy. Under the first Kartavya, the budget proposes three-pronged approach. Under the first only, first Kartavya, three-pronged approach is there. Let us see that three-pronged approach. The first one here you are having, so very important one. You can see that the first, to accelerate and sustain economic growth along with building resilience, to volatile global dynamics. Just like US has what imposed on our on our exports to USA, it has imposed around 50% tariff once upon a time. Obviously now it is decreased to 17%. So increased degrees like this is happening now. So we should be ready. Our MSME should be ready that if any volatile situation happen across the globe, then how we are going to tackle it. The second one is fulfill aspirations of the people, build their capacity. The third one is very important. Every family, every community, every region, every person, every caste should be getting what equitable resources distribution, and they should start their own business. Budget reforms and strategic initiatives. What are the strategic initiatives taken by the government of India in order to promote what? In order to promote MSME. So micro, small and medium enterprises envisions a vibrant, you can say that vibrant MSME sector by promotes its growth and development. It primarily supports states in promoting entrepreneurship, generating employment and livelihood opportunities, and strengthening the competitiveness of MSME by branding, giving them logistics support, by giving them professional support in order to make market their products in the global way. Over the year, the budget outlay for the ministry has also been very consistently rising. Long-term goal to enhance the performance of MSME through skill and entrepreneurship. You can see that government is very keen with regard to development of MSME, and over the years, if you see the budget allocation to the MSMEs has been good amount of rise. So budget is in 1,000 crores, so like 7,000 crores, 7.57 thousand crores. Then you are in 2022 to 2023, we are having 21 crores. Then 23 to 26, you are having this much. Then the latest budget gives 24.56 crore, 56,000 crores has been allocated to what? MSME. It means this much amount of money will be poured into development of this particular sector. Remember this point, But the budget also introduces, if you see here, the budget also introduces, multiple measures, to strengthen the MSMEs support, financial support, promoting innovation and easing regulatory compliance. Innovation is nothing but badam milk is there. It has a lot of sugary content. So put a ingredients that is not so sugary, that not spike our sugar levels. So but gives us what sweet taste. So put that particular ingredient. It could be a natural one, whatever it is. That is only called as what innovation, and that's how the changing lifestyles will definitely demand in future. That's why we have to promote innovation and ease regulatory compliances. If you put a lot of paper to be filed, if I open a institute like that, or if I open a online edutech company, if I ask to file 10 documents every month, who will do it? It will be, obviously we will not be doing it. It is illegal, etc. All that will be there. Three-pronged approach to help MSME grow as champions under the Kartavya program. The first one is equity support. As I've already told you that under the equity support, a dedicated 10,000 crore rupees SME growth fund, small medium enterprises growth fund, has been announced to generate future champions, MSME champions, by incentivizing enterprise based on defined eligibility criteria. In addition, a self-reliant India fund is also there, established in 2021, will be increased with 2,000 crore to sustain support for the micro enterprises. Only for the micro, we are having what? Self-reliant India. For the complete equity support, the 10,000 crore is given for small and medium, small and micro enterprises. For the micro, you are having separate fund is at 2,000 crores. Fine. Notably, the self-reliant fund has assisted till now 682 MSMEs. So very good thing. Now, with regard to the liquidity, as I've already told you that liquidity is very important, because if I put my badam milk in the various kirana shop, they will not give me money on time. I have to wait till they give, or they will ask me to come back after 15 days, like that. So in the short period of time, I don't have money. So in order to support the delay of payments, liquidity support has been envisaged in this particular budget. On this front, 7 lakh crore rupees has already been unlocked for MSME through the TREDS platform. TREDS platform is a platform where the suppose what happens here is, I have a Shujatullah sir Fruits Private Limited is there, and here you are having what Big Bazaar is there. So I have given what all the I have given like you can say that 1 lakh ton, 1 lakh the badam milk, 1 lakh badam milk small bottles I have given to Big Bazaar. So Big Bazaar generates an invoice. The invoice should be like, let's suppose 2 crore rupees. Just generation of invoice happen. and I have given what the bottles of badam milk. So, but I did not get the money yet, and Big Bazaar says that okay, we will settle in the next 40 days or 30 days like that. They will tell us like that. Okay, in that case, what happens is this particular invoice is you can trade with many of the financials like Muthoot, maybe banks, etc. You can trade with them. Okay, they will take it in the discounting and they will give us. So with that, what happened? MSME has also got another way, to make their invoices what liquid as early as possible, and they will be doing with the help of financiers. So a lot of money can be easily flown. Okay, that's why it's an electronic platform for facilitating financing, discounting of trade receivables and MSME via multiple financiers. The receivables can be due from corporates, other buyers. Anyone can buy their receivables. That is not a problem. Okay, right, creating champion. So this is all we have already learned about it. So these are the three important strategy: equity support here, SME growth fund of 10,000 crores, or SRI fund of like 2,000 crores. Liquidity support will be given 7 lakh crore, and professional support will be given in the form of corporate mitra in tier 2 and tier 3 towns. Tier 2 and tier 3 towns, remember this point here. Now if you see what is there here more. Okay, tax proposals are also there. Tier 2 is there. Okay, tax proposal to unlock global market. So now this is very important. Okay, the budget proposes to remove the existing 10 lakh limit per consignment on courier exports, which is likely to reduce the friction in the cross-border B2C trade. Okay, means from the business to the consumers we are able to send our product. So that particular cap has been removed. That is already we have learned is. Okay, policies turning potential into performance. We are also having Udyam registration portal is there, which was launched in the year 2020 during the COVID time to enable ease of registration for MSME and has access to all schemes and benefits. This particular registration process is a free of cost, paperless and digital. Further, the Udyam assistant platform is also there, was launched in January 2023 for bringing informal micro enterprises like mine also informal is there into a formal ambit and availing priority standard lending benefits also. Okay, which is one of the important criteria where the bank lends loan. 40% of the loans the banks have to give to the priority sector, in which MSME is one of the important sector. The MSME also witnessed a digital transformation milestone recently in 2025, and lot of MSMEs has been formalized. Okay, means properly filing their returns, etc. So and so forth is happening. 7.30 crore enterprise has been registered on Udyam registration portal, almost all of them. Udyam assistant platform from July 1 2020 to December 2025. This includes almost like 4.37, and the assistant for the assistance purpose, these may number of 4.37 crores enterprises has also been registered. Digital transformation is happening. Okay, means a lot of MSMEs are planning to get into what digital mode, and they are doing the filings and taking the assistance benefits directly from what website. Okay, the Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, which is a very old program, I guess this was launched in the year 2008. Okay, the PMEGP, it is there with the district industry centers will be there, no, in every district. So you go there, they will be having this particular program. So basically support micro entrepreneurs like us, small like 7 lakhs, 5 lakhs. Okay, by offering margin money, means if if a project is like 10 lakh rupees, no, you have to put 2 lakh rupees, they will give you 8 lakh rupees. This is called as margin money. Margin money means in the total project cost, how much margin you have to pay, how much margin government will pay. Okay, that is called as margin money. Okay, subsidies also given on the bank loan. It has been expanded to include higher project costs also and enhance the scope of activities. Since inception, like as I've already told you that this PMEGP program came into being in the year 2008 to 9 till financial year 2025 to 2026. Okay, 10 almost like 11 lakh micro enterprises have been assisted with a disbursement of this margin money subsidy of 29,000 to 49 crore rupees has been spent. Okay, in this MSME champion scheme is there. The scheme is very simple to aims to identify and nurture very good MSME by upgrading their processes, minimizing inefficiencies and improving their competitiveness and supporting their growth to achieve. So government is going to help that particular MSME which is doing very well take care of all of his responsibility. This particular MSME champion scheme is having three important components: MSME sustainable, MSME competitive, which is called as lean, and MSME innovative, called as incubation, design and IPR. To bolster competitive, the MSME champion scheme promotes. Okay, champion scheme also promotes zero defect, zero effect practice through Z certification. So when you are having a Z certification for your badam milk, whatever you are producing, or matchbox, whatever you are producing, or candles, whatever you are producing, it means what? It symbolizes that your product is with zero defect and has a zero effect on the environment. That is one of the important areas and important aspects that government of India has concentrated in order to put MSME. If this much you're writing, you are good to go for the examination. I hope this is all clear to you. Take care. Have a nice day. Do subscribe to my channel and do share in the comment section how is the lectures going on, and do watch my shorts which are helpful for your examination for sure. Thank you.